Okay, well, I did not expect to spend an hour playing around with guitars. Maybe that was not the best use of my time, but it was fun. And it'll sound unique, and it'll sound cool. Uh, anyways, let's finish up our guitar solo, huh? And do our sax, and then we can kind of start to do some little polishing. Okay. I had fun with the API one. I wonder if there's a lead. Oh, a funny Maserati. Beefy. Cleaner. API coming through again. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, using a little bit of presets here, a little bit, yeah. A little bit of custom stuff. Presets are a great place to start. Honestly, all the time. In fact, I should use them more often. Yeah, and then let's give it the big treatment again. The big treatment. Where's the beef? Give me beef. Ah, yes, the beef machine. Not bad at all. Okay, now that we have our guitars kind of dialed in. Let's get our sax going. Okay. It's so cool how you can just see the harmonics on an instrument like that. It's sick. See that kind of middle part there though? I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of that out. I hear something. Yeah, this is I think we're gonna want to treat this with a little bit of dynamic EQ. I don't want to take it out, but can hear. I think this on this bottom one is where there's a little bit more hornish sound. Yeah. Never mind. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking second. There's no reason. Hold on. I'm gonna bust these two things together anyways, because I do like the way they sound together. Let me try it. No, I like them together. we go ahead and just start? I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm at least gonna try it. Why don't we give it through the beef machine? Where's the fucking beef machine? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's a little bit of gobbledygook in there. Let's see if I can pull see if I can add some sparkles to this. Now this time I can mean adding, because this one is... like I wish. Okay, I think now we can get into the realm of time-based effects. Maybe it's also yeah, okay, here we go. So, what am I gonna? Let's go for some of the classics. I think I decided I was treating that drum verb as a plate verb. And then for this one, hey, vintage verb is super cool. Vintage verb is, oh, what? Oh, weird. Yeah, I think I gotta check out my install. That makes sense. I had to redo a bunch of stuff not that long ago. Bummer. Bummer. This one's cool though. Oh, you know what? I think this one has one that's called just like Horn. Yeah, Horn Studio Large. I have a feeling that that's gonna sound pretty good if we send our friend the saxophone to it, and we can maybe use that as our big verb, as it were. Yeah. I don't know what was going on because I don't have those plugins. I don't know what's going on with those, so we're gonna not worry about that. We're gonna go straight to the hall instead. There it is. Yeah, I can tell I'm getting tired. Second time I've said that. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's maybe a little too large. That's kind of huge. Ugh. Let's go for something brighter. No, this is not a big, wide, huge room. Oh. Maybe Horn Studio, but just a little bit smaller. Yeah, that feels nicer. Oh, use. Let's go ahead and send all you to. Oh, shit. What did we decide that was? I should have labeled it. 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, everybody's going to 3 and 4 already. Perfect. Whoa, that's a lot of reverb. Or that will be a lot of reverb. That's a lot of signal to send. Let's get to Unity and maybe make a decision from there. Oh, that. Interesting. Yeah. Pan that out a little bit. So not everything is going straight down the middle with all your reverb all of the time. Alright. Hop on over here to drum verb. Bring that up to Unity. What the hell was I gonna do again? Oh yeah. Yeah. This is such a good plugin. Mostly because I believe it's B. Yeah, that's just the one. Option B, put a little bit damper up, cut the bass a little bit, and honestly, you're flying. It's such a good sound. Honestly, this is maybe not so common. I mean, some people do it for sure. I'm gonna let's fuck around and kind of give it some more space over there. Space is the place. Okay. Yeah, I like that. A nice way to learn how to use reverb subtly. I'm not the first person. This was a tip given to me by someone else. I'm passing it on to you. A good rule of thumb is to get the reverb, hear how it sounds, and then pull it after you hear it clearly. Pull it back until you can just kind of hear it and not really tell that it's there. And if you go mute and take a look at it again, you'll hear it. It is actually doing quite a bit. But it's a common thing when people are first starting out to sort of wash. They get reverb and then they sort of wash their mixes in reverb, and that's not so nice. Like, this is crazy. I should also do it on a part that is actually the sound source that I want, not. Crazy. Definitely can hear it. I think I'm gonna do that. I think is a good idea. I was like, put a little bit of EQ on the old reverb. computer's getting upset. I'm hearing some artifacts. Can usually take out a little bit of the boxy stuff, and then I usually will filter out. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Not kind of a bummer. It's just the limitations of the computer when you're also recording at the same time. I'll bet you I could offload some of that to maybe if like OBS ran its own audio interface. There's definitely ways that I could go about this. Maybe that would be a little bit kinder to my machine. Anyways. You know, maybe the people wouldn't like it. Maybe some people wouldn't like it. But I say, why not? I kind of wish this saxophone was a little bit more. Have a lot open. I'm going to pardon the pause for a second here and just take a look. Cool. And then I also want to put a little bit of a, you know, it doesn't have to be that fancy really. We'll just put a little bit of delay, because I probably want to send maybe some of the sax and definitely some of the guitars to the delay. Replica, this is a nice one. Does this have one that... Maybe this is not what I want to use. You know, I didn't figure out the BPM to this one. And it seems a little silly to do that now. So maybe what I'll do... Where is it? There. A little bit of feedback. Ooh, delay mode, vintage, digital, diffusion. Yeah, let's do that. Do a little bit of low cut. I have a feeling I want a low cut. Quality, crunch, high. Ooh, I don't know that this is a crunch. This is not necessarily a crunch factor tune. We're already doing a fair amount of crunching. Okay. You know what? Different decision. different. We're gonna do a different thing, or not really. We're just gonna use something I'm a little bit more familiar with. Go back to. I already got fucking 6 of them open. Why not open a 7th one? Let's get this because they're supposed to be pedals, but this just makes really nice. Oh, replicas there too. Yeah, some really nice delays. This one is super basic. It's just a stereo. Bus. Then I'd be able to hear it. Okay, maybe another thing needs to happen here. I'm gonna maybe throw a little bit of this guitar solo into that verb, that horn verb. Hardware settings just... Oh! That's very silly. I'm mixing. I'm not doing any recording. You can have the buffer size. Hell out. Automation in here too. Well, also this guitar solo is a little bit loud in general. Oh, why am I on touch? latch. And then you know what else? Do a fade there. I'm actually going to take this back too. Let's just make it a little bit cleaner. Or make it hopefully a little bit cleaner. Trying to hit that transition nice. Okay. All right. I think this is for a day and for doing a bunch of explaining. I think this is a pretty good place to be. Let's take a listen. sick. Let's see if I can also just kind of add a little bit of... what's it called? What if we what if we put one of those crazy like automatic multi-band compressors on there? What's that one called? Dying One, yeah. This will be funny. This shit is wild. Now we're just messing around. Gets louder. I think we're there for today. I'll do another video. We'll do a little bit of come back with fresh ears and take a look and see where we're at from there. But this one is a fun one. And then probably, yeah, I'll probably do one for at least another one of the mixes. Maybe both, although I'll probably be doing less talking for those so that I can work a little bit more efficiently. Yeah, there you go. A little Arizmendi mix. Let's come back tomorrow and see if it's actually that good. But I think for now, this is at least a great place to feel like I've done most of the work that needs to be done.